Hello, everyone. Hi, Tariq Shareh here with another episode on your new channel, 01. We've been quiet for a while. I apologize. I'll get to that at the end of the video. Today, I wanted to do a quick wrap up or a quick video about my new iPhone. I have some messages. My new iPhone XS Max. I did finally bite the bullet. And I went and upgraded from an iPhone X to an iPhone XS Max. But I went out this time. I got 512 gigabyte. I got the Apple Care, theft, damage, the whole shebang, and a pretty nice simple cover, which I will do an actual review of it later on. But I wanted to introduce the upcoming episode, which I will do with my partner Mo, because I actually like the iPhone XS Max. Why? I feel it's pretty nice in my hand. I don't know. It's large enough to fit my hand, even though my hand is not that big. Obviously, the display is larger. I have no issues with the battery. Performance is obviously improved, much better. I run, hopefully I'll be releasing the new series of episodes on home automation, which I've done around my house. So now it's all Alexa driven, from the lights to the door lock, to all the surveillance cameras around the house, inside and outside. But anyways, so all the apps, because there are multiple protocols, different applications, with the storage, the new amount of memory, the optimizations in iOS 12, and obviously the new processor. I'm having a blast actually using it, along with the beloved watch. On the flip side, on the other hand, my partner and friend Mo, who lives in Europe, who has the same phone, has the same watch, has pretty much the same Mac or Apple setup. We are both very, very much integrated in the Apple ecosystem, from iCloud to iOS to macOS to just about everything you can imagine is Apple, Apple, Apple. And in the previous podcast, we spoke about the whole issue of pricing with Apple, and what we think, how Apple is actually not doing itself a favor with a new pricing strategy. That aside, I am having a positive experience with my new phone, with overall all of my Apple devices. A few minor performance issues with my MacBook Pro, but I think it was my mistake. I got the MacBook Pro 13-inch with a Core i5, although it is the 8th gen Intel processor, compared with the iMac, which has a 7th gen but Core i7, and I loaded it with 40 gigabytes of RAM. Definitely the iMac wins. And we do in the studio here our broadcasting, OBS, and I use Loopback to mix all the audio. I think I'm going to be moving to something else. Mo referred me to a few days ago. Anyways, so minor few performance issues with the MacBook Pro. I'm very, content and very happy with my Apple devices. Price is the issue, and stock price is the issue. Mo, on the other hand, is not so happy, and he used Android quite a bit. He's a big fan of OnePlus, the 60 specifically, the Huawei and the Xiaomi phones, Android ecosystem in general. So this weekend, which will be Saturday in the United States, Saturday morning in the United States, evening in Europe and Middle East, we will do a live podcast discussing my positive experience versus his not so positive experience. So until then, stay tuned. Please send us your suggestions. Tell us what you want us to talk about. And obviously, like, dislike, share, and subscribe. We would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Have a good evening. Goodbye.